Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Purdy's throw taken in by London. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Purdy. And incomplete on the deep.
You saw the coaches test all the time. These scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 6th-year quarterback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Operating from the gun. Farrell. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lumberjacks are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. On 1st down, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Purdy off the play fake. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
You're looking there to defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, 73 yards.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. Now a handoff, Taylor with it. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. Off play action. Farrell. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 15-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. On 3rd down, it's Shepard, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Farrell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball...
Now the ball comes loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Stevens, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Taking it about the 16. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Back to throw. Farrell. Got a man open. It's Chase. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Portland football here ready to begin the 2nd quarter. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Over the middle, caught by London. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Collier. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action here, Purdy. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Purdy will look to throw again here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter.
Defense.
What's the deal, y'all?
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. And throwing here, Purdy. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Stevens. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back to throw, Purdy. And caught by London. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Purdy. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevens. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he wisely will throw that one away. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Still yet to find the end zone. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Farrell. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Farrell. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On the draw is Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Throwing on first down. Farrell. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Farrell. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So they got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts from 4 yards out. And the Lumberjacks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. On first down, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Purdy looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense have got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Looking to throw on second down. Farrell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. They go play action here on first down. To the right side, complete to Taylor.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 58 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Farrell. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Farrell. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. To throw on second down. Farrell. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. And the Lumberjacks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On the counter, it's Taylor. Gets past one, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Purdy. He's got his man, London, right side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Stevens. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Purdy, he rifles one that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Farrell. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Oh, wide open, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football right on the money.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Farrell. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Farrell. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here on the first down. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collier. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Purdy.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Stevens. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Stevens. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Purdy from the gun. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Purdy, big 4th down play.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Drake London
from 6 yards away.
And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Yeah, and on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
Off the bootleg, Farrell.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a give to Taylor. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, number 10.
Back to Taylor on first down.
Oh, able to avoid him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That good for 19 and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Farrell, touchdown.
Kyle Pitts
with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Lumberjacks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25.
38, Raiders 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Coverage defensively by Michael Silvers.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy got his man complete over the middle. It's Collier. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. Stevens.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
He finds his man complete. That's Collier. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
On 1st down, Purdy.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. So this crowd will not go home happy. And it's a victory for our visitors. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.